Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 8. What is Brahman, absolute reality, and what is Adhyatma, the individual soul, and what is Karma, what is said to be Adhibhuta, and who is said to be Adhidaiva, who is Adhyagnya in the body, and how is he the Adhyagnya? How are you to be known at the time of death by those steadfast mind? The supreme indestructible entity is called Brahman. One's own self is called Adhyatma. Actions pertaining to the material personality of living beings and its development are called karma or fruitative activities. The physical manifestation that is constantly changing is called Adhibhuta, the universal form of God, which presides over the celestial gods in this creation, is called Adhidaiva. I, who dwell in the heart of every living being, am called Adhiyagnya, or the Lord of all sacrifices. Those who relinquish the body while remembering me at the moment of death will come to me. There is certainly no doubt about this. Whatever one remembers upon giving up the body at the time of death, one attains that state, being always absorbed in such contemplation. Therefore, always remember me, and also do your duty of fighting the war. With mind and intellect surrendered to me, you will definitely attain me. Of this, there is no doubt. With practice, when you constantly engage the mind in remembering me, the Supreme Divine Personality, without deviating, you will certainly attain me. God is omniscient, the most ancient one, the controller, subtler than subtlest, the support of all, and the possessor of an inconceivable divine form. He is brighter than the sun and beyond all darkness of ignorance. One who at the time of death, with unmoving mind attained by the practice of yoga, fixes the pran, life airs, between the eyebrows and steadily remembers the divine Lord with great devotion, certainly attains him. Scholars of the Vedas describe him as imperishable. Great ascetics practice the vow of celibacy and renounce worldly pleasures to enter into him. I shall now explain to you briefly the path to that goal. Restraining all the gates of the body and fixing the mind in the heart region, and then drawing the life breath to the head, one should get established in steadfast yogic concentration. One who departs from the body while remembering me, the Supreme Personality, and chanting syllable Om, will attain the supreme goal. For those yogis who always think of me with exclusive devotion, I am easily attainable because of their constant absorption in me. Having attained me, the great souls are no more subject to rebirth in this world, which is transient and full of misery, because they have attained the highest perfection. In the worlds of this material creation, up to the highest abode of Brahman, you will be subject to rebirth. But on attaining my abode, there is no further rebirth. One day of Brahman, Kalpa, lasts 1,000 cycles of the four ages, Mahayuga, and his night also extends for the same span of time. The wise who know this understand the reality about day and night. At the advent of Brahma's day, all living beings emanate from the unmanifest source, and at the fall of his night, all embodied beings again merge into their unmanifest source. Multitudes of beings repeatedly take birth with the advent of Brahma's day and are reabsorbed on the arrival of the cosmic night, to manifest again automatically on the advent of the next cosmic day. Transcendental to this manifest and unmanifest creation, there is yet another unmanifest eternal dimension. That realm does not cease even when all others do. That unmanifest dimension is the supreme goal, and upon reaching it, one never returns to this mortal world. That is my supreme abode. The Supreme Divine Personality is greater than all that exists. Although He is all pervading and all living beings are situated in Him, yet He can be known only through devotion. I shall now describe to you the different paths of passing away from this world, one of which leads to liberation and the other leads to rebirth. Those who know the Supreme Brahman and who depart from this world during the 6 months of the sun's northern course, the bright fortnight of the moon, and the bright part of the day attain the supreme destination. The practitioners of Vedic rituals who pass away during the 6 months of the sun's southern course, the dark fortnight of the moon, the time of smoke, the night, attain celestial abodes. After enjoying celestial pleasures, they again return to the earth. These two bright and dark paths always exist in this world. The way of light leads to liberation, and the way of darkness leads to rebirth. Yogis who know the secret of these two paths are never bewildered. Therefore, at all times be situated in yoga, union with God. The yogis who know this secret gain merit far beyond the fruits of Vedic rituals, the study of the Vedas, performance of sacrifices, austerities, and charities. Such yogis reach the supreme abode. Chapter 8 ends here.